By now you've heard the headlines. The East Wing of the White House is gone, completely demolished to make way for Trump's new private ballroom. The public entrance, the First Lady's offices, history itself was gutted in broad daylight. Most people are talking about the destruction, the loss, the disrespect. The way historians are calling it, it's like slashing a Rembrandt. But that's not what this episode is about. Anyone looking at the East Wing's rubble may see an unsanctioned demolition. But what I see isn't just the twisted metal and concrete of America's past. It's the blueprint for a much darker American future. You know, the East Wing isn't a decoration. It's the people's side of the White House, where public tours begin, where staff work, where you walk in if you're not part of the elite. And right now, it's rubble. What's rising in its place? A 90,000 square foot ballroom, bankrolled by billionaire donors, the same crowd underwriting Trump's comeback machine. They're calling it modernization. Histories are calling it cultural vandalism. One even said it's as if someone slashed a Rembrandt to make room for a selfie wall, because the message isn't subtle. This isn't about restoration. It's about replacement. We've seen it before. Power trying to immortalize itself through spectacle, loyalty over law, opulence over order. The marble gets thicker, the walls get higher, and the circle tighter. They say it's about beauty and scale, but beauty isn't the point. Control is. When you tear down the East Wing, the public's threshold, you're not just changing architecture. You're changing the relationship between the governed and the governing. It's the same impulse behind everything else. Turn the people's house into a brand and the public into spectators. Here's the truth. This whole project wouldn't make any damn sense if Trump was planning to leave after his term. We all know he's a narcissist. He's not doing this for his legacy. He's doing it because he plans to stay. The East Wing demolition isn't a goodbye gift. It's a groundbreaking ceremony for the future he wants. Like the Qatari plane or the party in lockstep with his every corrupt move. The gutting of the federal government. Every brick that falls is part of a new design. A gilded version of America remade in his own corrupt and malignant image. A White House stripped of access. A country rebuilt around privilege. A democracy ruined over one man's cult of personality. The erasure of history is bad enough, but what's being built in its place? That's the real danger. This isn't about architecture. It's about rewriting the story of who belongs here. When you erase the entrance where the public used to walk in, you're not preserving history. You're ending participation. Historians will argue over what this moment means for decades, but I'll tell you what it looks like right now. A metaphor in concrete. A man tearing down the people's wing to build his own. And maybe, if we don't stop it, that blueprint becomes the country itself. You know, my dad's a cancer survivor. He takes a lot of medications. And the only reason costs have stayed manageable is because he's on my stepmother's employer insurance plan. And she's even put off retiring because the moment they switch to Medicare, the cost could skyrocket. That's why we turned to Chapter. In under 20 minutes, they compared every single plan and showed us a path to where my dad's drug costs could drop by thousands of dollars a month. It gave my stepmother the peace of mind to finally think about retiring, without worrying they'd lose the coverage he needs. The truth is, millions of seniors are on the wrong Medicare plan and don't even know it. Chapter makes it simple. They'll search every option, save people an average of $1,100 a year, and if you're already in the right plan, they'll tell you. It's free, it's fast, and for families like mine, it's a game changer. Call the number below to see if Chapter can do the same for you. That's 845-440-1568. Again, that number is 845-440-1568.